Day 24 of the national emergency. Are you still out there? I miss you. You know who I miss today? Folks who used to work in those record stores. You know, people who really knew music and enjoyed it. People who would show you around and give you choices and options, find you new music that you could listen to, stuff that you might really fall in love with. When I was a kid, my dad only owned one album, Feliciano. Tons of greatest hits. I used to hear other music on the radio and think, why don't those people put out albums too? And then when I was about 8 years old, Dad bought a second album, Cat Stevens' Greatest Hits. Now, little did I know that Dad, by buying the Greatest Hits albums, was subtly teaching me the economics of enjoying music. So, when it came my turn, the first album I bought with bar mitzvah money, and it was, of course, Elton John's Greatest Hits, Volume 2. Great album. Brenda Kahn Goodman is a globetrotter. They were on a cruise learning how to drive one of those America's Cup boats. This is Brenda and Joanna, her friend, her BFF, kindergarten. Head down to Florida to see her there. And then here's Brenda and Stan in Key West. I love that picture. Brenda likes to celebrate anniversaries, holidays, birthdays by traveling. She's a real traveler. Hello, Brenda.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Happy birthday, Brenda.
Thank you.
Now, I'm just guessing that you're wearing the unicorn hat because it's your birthday.
It is. It's my birthday, and I didn't have a birthday hat, so we put on the unicorn ears.
You know, in these days at this time, I might have imagined that maybe you were just wearing that thing 24/7.
It's entirely possible.
So, listen, I know you like to travel on holidays and stuff. Did you have any plans for your birthday this year?
We weren't doing much for the birthday. We were saving it up for the 30th anniversary this year.
Oh, nice. 30 years, you
So
and
we were
Stan.
married.
Where were you going to go?
Yeah. We talked about either a cruise or Italy. Both of those seem very hazardous right now in today's time. So we're going to be rethinking that.
Yeah, well, you could do like the 2020 Olympics. Next year, just call it the 30th anniversary and go wherever the winds take you.
Yeah, it hasn't always stopped us, so we're all good.
Yeah. And so what's going on at work? I know you're in the med field. What's going on?
So yes, I work for a hospital software company, and so we like everyone else, we are working from home, and we've had to kind of rethink a little bit about how we do business day to day. We're supporting a lot of our customers, sure, the hospitals that we support remotely. Everyone's at home. We do trainings remotely now. We're very big on Zoom and Google Hangouts and all that stuff.
So you guys were you were in this space kind of already.
Yep. Not to the volume that we were doing, and definitely the customer trainings were still done at the customer sites a lot. There was still a lot of travel, but since nobody's traveling right now, we've done it all virtually with virtual classrooms and stuff like we're doing with the kids in the e-learn, for the learning at home and that kind of stuff. So we're just retooling like the schools.
Yeah, and so how many hospitals are we talking about? Like, how many hospitals does your company reach?
We have about a third of the United States right now. Plus, we're in most of Canada, and we do business in England and across the country.
Wow.
In Africa and stuff like that. So we do have a large presence out there in the industry.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Well, thank you for hanging in there and keep training and digital. Really, that's the word these days.
That is what we're all learning to embrace.
Yeah. Speaking about embracing, how's Stanley? Is he behaving himself?
Sasquatch is out there.
Yeah,
I don't see them at the same time, so I always wonder the same thing
yeah,
as well.
exactly.
So,
Because they were both
uh,
seen wearing that purple hat.
I never know. But no, he's doing good. He goes to the hospital, has to go to the hospital every day, but they're taking the precautions to keep their healthcare workers safe. So,
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Brenda. Well, thank you for sharing some of your birthday evening with us. We really appreciate it.
thank you. Thank you. It's good to see you.
Yeah, yeah, I love you, and thanks for keeping tuning in. I love it. I'm just so happy that we're able to get together like this.
Yes, we love seeing your face.
All right, love you guys.
All right. Love you too.
Talk to you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
This weekend, I ran out of a couple of the ingredients to make the rice nachos that I love. It's an Amsterdam favorite. It's makeshift. It's a fresh herring, and that's fresh frozen to me on a bun. Now, I say it's makeshift because usually it would have onions and pickles, but this time Kate had suggested that we try capers. It was delish. Frank and Grace, they have been busy, and they've got a new video for us. Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
How are you?
good.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was good.
As good as you can be in week 4 of the quarantine.
Yeah. Day 24. And so what kind of things are you feeling? Like when you say as good as you can be, I know what you mean, but what do you mean?
You know,
Yeah.
Tired. Strangely
yeah,
tired despite not doing a lot of physical
yeah.
activities.
Trying to fill your day is an exhausting task.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
I've never felt 24 hours more intensely.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
you both have been busy and you have been doing some amazing work. So let me roll this new video. What's the title of the video we're about to see?
Mess of a muse.
Mess of a Muse.
Did you get that?
All right, Mess of a
No.
Muse. Here we go.
I see you riding proud, carrying the world, cruising down the highway fast. You keep your head in the sand and your heart in a shell, but I read you like a treasure map. They say a fool's gold, but I don't really notice when you rest on my shoulder. I don't need to know if my feelings are hopeless. I would rather hold you closer. You're a mess of a muse, but I choose to love you. Oh, you're a mess of a muse, but I choose. It's in the sound of your voice when you're telling a joke and laughing from the very first word. The way you smile with your eyes when you're doing the most, but I like that you're a bit absurd. They say you're fool's gold, but I don't really notice when you're resting on my shoulder. I don't need to know if my feelings are hopeless. I would rather hold you closer. You're a mess of a muse, but I choose to love you. Oh, you're a mess of a muse, but I choose to love you. Oh, you're a mess of a muse, but I choose you. Oh, you're a mess of a muse, but I choose you.
Oh, Mess of a Muse. Wow. That was amazing.
Oh, thanks.
So, as I used to say to the kids when they were really, really little, what brought all that on?
What? Oh, well, my mom was scolding me for the state of my bedroom because I'm a 24-year-old person, and that's something I still get scolded for. And
And she said you're a mess. Oh, I was writing
Yeah,
on the
she's
guitar,
writing.
and she said Grace is trying to work. You should be a muse, but you're a mess, or something like that.
yeah. That's
Or
correct.
you're something
Yeah.
to that effect.
And
And
we
then
immediately stole that.
we stole that and turned
made
it
into
into
a
a
song.
mess of a muse. But
Beautiful, beautiful. And do you have a lot of? Well, let me ask you. Do you have old projects in the pipeline that you're still visiting, or are things just coming up fresh and new like that?
Mostly fresh and new. We did one old one.
We did one old one, and then the rest have been fresh.
Yeah.
That we just came up with during the quarantine.
Right. Wow, that's unbelievable. Beautiful stuff. All right. I'm glad
Thank
we
you.
had a moment to reconnect. I feel like actually that we had some distance between us. We hadn't really connected in a couple of weeks, and so I'm just glad we got to spend some time together.
Thank you for having
see you.
us.
All right. Thank you, Grace and Frank. Love you guys. We'll see you again soon. Now, you probably know Ellen from her live comedy shows around town. This is Elé Howell. And my understanding now is that she's hunkered down in New Jersey with a cat that's a little bit unfriendly. Ellen, how are you this evening?
I'm good. Am I on?
You are on.
Can you say, amazing.
You know,
I
and that's
love
something
it.
I've been told about you, that you're always on. That's the thing.
Oh, baby, you heard not from the cat, obviously. That cat hates my guts a lot. We're learning that every day. But I'm in quarantine here in New Jersey,
Nice.
which is, not as bad as it sounds because I don't have to go outside and be around other people from New Jersey. So I'm just in my own. So it's really not as bad as it sounds. It's kind of a win-win.
Right. Not that there's
But, yeah.
anything wrong with people from New Jersey.
Let's go with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there are. I'm from New Jersey, obviously, and yeah, we're good.
And so are there some, now that you're in this quarantine and we know that there's a cat that you have to be aware of.
Yeah.
Are there other things going on there?
Yeah, so I'm with my mom and my little sister. They're great, and we'll say their cat, because this was a cat that they got when I already went to college, and I came back and she was just like, no, like unsubscribe to this person. I don't need any more content from this person. I've been spending this entire quarantine like trying to get this cat to like me. Like I could be like writing a book or a screenplay or trying to learn French. No, I'm just like taking all the shoelaces out of my sneakers and like trying to get like a smile. I'm like making sock puppets for this cat. Not even a smile out of the cat. She really doesn't. She's not into it. I am learning. I'm not learning French, but I'm trying to learn a bit about myself. My mom. So it gets worse. My mom thinks that I might have developed adult ADHD just because I can't really. Maybe I like forgot how to listen to her. Like I haven't been home in a while. I just like suck at helping her grocery shop. I'm not paying attention. It's true. Like she could be onto something. So I decided I looked it up and found this article that helps you self-diagnose yourself for ADHD. Yeah, so I'm reading. So I'm like, all right, let me read about this ADHD. Let me see if I'm reading the article. I'm like 2 paragraphs in, and then I just like end up on Facebook. I just totally ended up on my high school boyfriend's wife's Facebook. And I was like, all right, well, I've learned 2 things. One, he's moved on, and I definitely have adult ADHD, like for sure. So that's what's been going on. That's been most of my time.
That sounds like a lot of us, like the navel gazing has become epic.
Exactly. We're learning. It's a great time to self-reflect. Unless you have like small kids. Do you have small kids with you?
No, I have large
kids.
Yeah,
I like them
kids.
large.
Yeah. No,
could you imagine?
Yeah. No, that would be doubly hard. I'm spending my time like because of all the hand washing now, I have such an intimate
Right.
relationship with all the sinks in my house.
Ooh, that
yeah.
sounds
I can be at a
PG-13.
sink for less than 2 seconds and have the perfect temperature water running now.
Yes,
I've never been so
nice.
happy with my water.
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't. I feel the same. I've been washing my hands a lot. I've been getting dry though. I have to use lotion now.
Yep.
Yeah. But my mom has the lotion that one of my ex-boyfriends used to use from, and I'm like, all right, so all these triggers are everywhere. I'm really just trying to get through it. You know, I'm up here, baby. I'm up in my head.
I'm sensing
your
some
hands.
themes: animals and ex-boyfriends. Like that's this quarantine.
Yeah,
you may
why?
find it was
Because
good
they're
for you.
animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
So you were telling me that you were really going deep into this PETA stuff with the animals, though.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So my little sister, she's a vegetarian.
Huh.
So I'm living here with her now. So a lot of the food in the house is vegetarian, plant-based. I've been trying to, or she's been just making stuff that I end up eating that's a vegetarian. I'm hungry, all right? What am I going to do? Make something.
Exactly.
I'm not going to like fry a burger in her face, like, you know, that would just be rude. But I did. She showed me. It's a great time to read ADHD articles. It's also a great time to read PETA articles, the animal rights group. She showed me this article. PETA had created some idioms that we could use instead. So basically they said that the idioms that we use as a culture are very offensive to animals, and a lot of us don't realize this. So they came up with some alternative idioms. I'll just share some of those with you right now and my thoughts. You're going to get my thoughts for sure on this. I don't want there to be any, this is not just an informative. This is a little bit of
an alternative is good, because people said of my comedy that it's alternative. I like to give my audiences an alternative to laughter.
Right.
That's
well, we agree on that. Same.
Yeah,
oh my God. That's great. So, for example, like kill two birds with one stone. That's one of the. It's hard. Any of you monsters out there listening use this horrific phrase. It's just horrible to birds. Kill two birds with one stone. And I want to preface all of this by saying I love animals and I'm eating vegetarian. I'm doing my part, but I got to talk about this article.
Absolutely.
You know. So they said instead of saying kill two birds with one stone, we should be saying feed two birds with one scone.
Okay.
Who are these bougie birds? All right. It's a bird. It's not Queen Elizabeth. It's not tea time, you know? It's like I just saw a pigeon take a cigarette butt out of a homeless man's mouth. I don't think he's into like finger sandwiches,
scones,
you know?
Yeah, scones are tough.
Yeah.
That's a stretch for birds.
Yeah. I'm not, it's a bird. I'm not feeding it my $6 pastry from Starbucks. That's just not happening. And then I loved this one. They had take the bull by the horns. That's messed up to bulls everywhere, right? You know, they've been taking it from the Spaniards for years. We can't, we can't be doing that. They said we should be saying take the rose by the thorns.
Okay.
Ow.
That's a little ow. Yeah, a little ouchie.
It's a little ouchie.
Moving it over to the flowers, yeah.
Right, exactly. And this is what I said. I said that's going to be outdated next year when flowers have their own pronouns. Like they're living too, okay? They're living things too. Let's not. They have to be a little forward thinking here with all these. They had you know how they say don't cry over spilled milk?
Absolutely.
Don't cry. We can't say that. I don't really know why. Don't cry over spilled milk. I guess because it's not vegan or something to drink milk. We should be saying don't cry over burnt toast. But my thing is I should cry over spilled milk. Like a cow like slaved in the sun pushing out this milk from her like sore udders, and this sweaty guy with like pig poo in his fingernails pushing it. No, I will cry. That's devastating. If you spilled that, you're gonna spill that milk that cow. Yeah,
and I'll tell you one thing. My wife would definitely cry over burnt toast. Burnt toast
Oh, yeah?
is a thing that we do not do here. Yeah.
You don't do that in your house?
Wow.
Yeah. The smell, I think. I mean, it's disappointing because you have to start over
Yeah, absolutely.
and you waste the toast.
Toast is like a holy thing around these parts because
Yeah.
it goes great with tea. Tea and toast.
Right. And scones
And
go
scones,
well with tea
yeah.
as well,
Speaking
which
about
Peter
food,
would
you-
love.
Yeah, you were mentioning food, vegetarian, kind of some fancy. Yeah, you're kind of a fancy food person.
Oh,
or-
well, along with reading articles and other stuff like that, I watch a lot of TV shows and a lot of Netflix and stuff. And I was watching this show called Chef's Table.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you've seen it or if anyone saw it out there, but it's kind of these, and it really gave me the nostalgia of going to a restaurant because it kind of goes around and does a documentary on really renowned chefs from all over the world. And in their first episode, they had a guy in Sweden who has a restaurant like totally in the deep countryside of Sweden, and you have to like drive really far to get to it, and it's like a 30-course meal, all these really ambitious plates. It's one of those restaurants, the really fancy restaurants where it's like the plate is like a UFO with like a rabbit turd on it, you know, like the servant, you know what I mean? Sorry,
Well,
that rabbit turd
no, I'll tell you,
probably isn't a...
Most of my food ordering I just do by number, so...
Yeah, right. I'm a deli kind of girl as well, you know? So this episode really took me out of my element. All these fancy foods, and at the end of it, they showed you all of the plates and all of the menu items with their name at the top. And I was looking at the names of these meals, and I was like, these are all really bizarre and honestly sound kind of gross. So I was wondering, Scott, if you would like to play a little game that I made up.
Okay.
Which is called, is this a real menu item at this fancy Swedish restaurant, or did I make it up?
Okay. All right. Wow. That's a great name for a game. Okay.
It's a long name. I gotta come up with a new name, but that's what we got
shift
now.
over just a little bit, though. Let's get you there we are. Perfect. Now, okay.
Oh, was I like out of the frame?
No.
I'm so stupid.
You used to have the whole thing, but now we're playing a game. I split the
Oh
screen.
my God, we're together. So do we high
Absolutely.
five,
50-50.
or am I the
Yes,
wrong
we
way?
can. No, that's it.
Oh,
That's it.
ready? 3, 2, 1. All right,
That's it.
right. Even in quarantine, I suck at high fives. Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
All right.
Awesome.
First high five on the show. That's awesome.
I
Okay.
mean, I'm here to push the boundaries of live stream.
All right.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So are you ready for this? I'm gonna say a name of this gets crazy. I'm gonna say a name of a dish at this Swedish restaurant, and you got to tell me fake or this is on the menu.
Okay.
All right.
I know.
Okay, here we go.
Things. Yeah, I'm really good at this.
Ready?
Okay, go ahead. Go.
Go. Wild trout caviar in a crust of dried pig's blood.
Oof. Real.
Real. Oh my God. Good. Ding ding. Let's go charred rabbit's foot with pickled baby's breath.
Fake.
Fake. It's very good. All right, I gotta make these harder. What about let's do bog butter on porridge of lichens.
No.
Bog butter.
That's fake.
That's real, dude.
Whoa.
Do you
That
know what
sounded
bog
like an
butter
Ellen
is?
Brain. I don't.
Yeah. What is bog butter? I don't even want to know. You know?
I've never had one on my number 7. That's all I can say.
Yeah, that doesn't usually come with pastrami. All right, it doesn't really mix
My brother
mix
would know
well.
what bog butter is. All
Yeah. But, is he a fancy?
Well,
Is he our bog guy? We'll
yeah.
talk about him later. All right, back to the game. Cured reindeer meat pie with good butter.
Oh, real.
Real? What's good butter? Why did they say good butter?
Good butter.
Like,
as
do they
opposed to
have a
bog?
bad butter?
Just so you know, you're not getting the bog
Oh,
butter.
the bog butter. They're like, don't get hasty. Don't think I'm gonna come out with that good bog butter. All right. Okay. Blood bread with moose broth back fat.
Oh, well, we on this show love moose.
Okay.
But I'm going to
But
say
broth-
that sounds like an Ellen invented dish.
That is so sweet of you, but that is real.
Wow.
Blood bread with moose broth back fat. That is. Come on, Netflix. It's a lovely show, by the way. I think it was like Emmy nominated. You got to watch it. All right, we're going. Potatoes boiled with crumpled autumn leaves.
Real.
From outside. Real. Oh, good. Okay. Oats in filtered pig's mud.
Fake.
Yeah, it's fake. I was like, ew, that's just filter out the pig poo. That's disgusting. All right. Okay, I like this one. Unicorn bone marrow with figs.
That's fake.
Unicorns are fake. I was like, if they're gonna be anywhere, it's gonna be in Sweden. They have a reindeer thing on the menu, so I was like, all right.
Yeah.
How about retired dairy cow and tasty paste?
Ooh. I'm going to say real.
Real. Like, why does it have to be retired? I guess that's good for PETA. At least it's done, it's lived its course, you know?
Yeah.
Pig's head in sourdough with pickled gooseberry and salt.
Ooh, I was thinking about having that this weekend, as a matter of fact.
Yeah?
I'm going to say that's real.
It's real, baby. Pig's head in sourdough. It's number 3.
Gosh.
It's a number 3 at our Swedish restaurant.
Wow.
Let's see. Cottage cheese pie with flowers from the meadow.
Real.
Real. Oh, you're good. I think you've only gotten one wrong on this. This is so good. All right, let's do another one. Let's do your mother-in-law's head on a warm silver platter. What do you think of that one?
I'm going to say that's fake.
It's fake, but how great would it be, man? The last course, you're like, I don't know if I could eat another. Oh, Sharon, is that you?
Oh,
That's good.
Gosh. Wow. You're really taking this quarantine thing kind of hard.
I'm taking it. I'm doing stuff that nobody should be doing with their time at all.
Oh, my God.
That's really the only thing. That's what I'm learning about myself in this quarantine, is that I got to get my priorities straight when this whole thing is over.
Well, you've certainly given us all a lot of, you've opened our mind as to what's available to us in the world of culinary arts.
Yes.
Especially,
it could be bog butter.
Yeah, especially on the vegetarian side.
Yes, everyone should read that PETA article. If not, I mean, I like the idea of it. They had good, really good alternative idioms and stuff.
Yeah.
And PETA always has great content, you know?
Absolutely.
Yep.
And there's lots of time to read up on stuff.
Exactly. But just, I don't have enough time. I have enough time to read the ADHD articles. I just apparently don't have the capacity, you know? So hopefully we'll get there. Maybe I'll knit a sweater, but it'll end up being a scarf or like just a collar. I don't know.
A collar,
cloth necklace.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a collar. Winter's going to come again.
It's going to come. Well, hopefully.
Yeah.
All
right. Well, it was wonderful to meet you. Wonderful to have some time with you. I thank you. We'll get more into the whole ADHD thing maybe as this keeps going on.
Exactly. We're going to figure it out. Scott, thank you so much for having me on. I had a great time, and great luck with the rest of the show, the rest of the episodes of the show. And thank you again for having me on. This has been a blast.
Yeah. We'll be in touch. We'll see you again.
See you soon.
All right. Thanks, Helen. Be safe.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I will. You too. Bye.
So, big week coming up. We got 2 more really giant shows this week. And when I say giant, these are huge. On Wednesday, we literally have a cast of thousands. Wednesday is Passover, so we're going to have a little nod to Passover show. And then Friday is Good Friday. So we're going to have some beautiful music for Friday's show. I think you're going to love them both. And I highly encourage you not only to tune in, but to share it with your friends. Let other people know. Let them know that we're here. I want to shout out to our governor, Governor Cuomo. On Sunday, he just said some words that were really inspirational to me. He talked about all of us coming together as a community. And he talked about it in terms of hospitals and states sharing ventilators. On any day is an odd expression of all of us coming together as human beings, and but that's where we're at. All right, we'll see you on Wednesday. Hug, haven, and hunker. Be safe.